backside extreme carving, Vitelli turn, or Euro carve. Whatever it is called, we'll call it extreme carving in this video. Do you think I'm falling? If you look at the snow surface, you can see my board's hillside edge actually curves it. Trust me, it's not about the shape or setting of the board. There is a unique way to do it, and you can do it with a normal freestyle board with the heel cups hanging off. My board may look like an alpine board, but it is not so different from a regular board with just a square nose and tail. In this video, I will scientifically explain how to do this trick or maneuver in a normal setting without sacrificing the ease of doing other tricks. You're watching Why the Trick Snowboarding. Please subscribe. The most important thing first. In frontside carving, you can extend the carving motion to lay down your body. However, backside extreme carving is not an extension of the carving turn. It is a completely different maneuver. Let's take a look at this trick according to the timeline. I will also introduce recommended practice method in the second half, so please be sure to watch until the end. Step number 1. Preparation. This trick utilizes the centrifugal force generated by the frontside turn. The deeper you want to angle your body, the more important it is to accelerate sufficiently in the frontside turn, so you can increase the centrifugal force at the outermost part of the backside turn. Step number 2. Lower your body. This first step of the turn is the most important point in determining the success of this trick. When you're ready, squash your body as small as possible while shifting your center of gravity toward the nose. There are two major reasons for this. The first reason is to shorten the distance between your hand and body and the snow surface. In the case of front side, you can reach the snow by bending forward, but it is not easy in backside. By shortening the distance between the snow surface and your hip and front hand, you can touch it by extending your arm a bit. The second reason you should lower your body is to bend your knees. The biggest challenge in backside extreme carving is that the heel cup or high back touches the snow, and the heel side edge comes off the snow surface. If you try to go from a standing position to the extreme carving position all at once, you will fall with your knees extended, and the heel side edge will surely come off. By making your body smaller, you will force your knees to bend, which will eliminate the problem of the board angling too much. Also, when you lower your body, the angle of your shoulders should be parallel to the board. There are also two reasons for this. The first reason is that when your shoulders are parallel to the board, the body can be lowered more naturally. In a normal backside carving turn, the body is in a somewhat open and lowered position. But in an extreme carving turn, the body needs to be even lower than in a normal carving turn. If the shoulders are parallel to the board, it is possible to lower the body even more than when the body is open. The second reason to keep your shoulders parallel to the board is to prevent the board from slipping off during the turn. If your body is open by the time it reaches the snow surface, the board follows the angle of your body and rotates too much. When you lay your body on the snow, your shoulders should be closed so that the board becomes parallel to the fall line, which is the shortest distance between the top and the bottom of the slope. Step number 3. Put your body on the snow surface. Before reaching the fall line, lower your body so that the side of your hip touches directly next to the nose. In the beginning, keep your body as small as possible. You may think that you won't be able to angle your body by putting your hip next to the nose, but think of it this way. No matter how small you make your body, your hip is still away from the board. If you try to lower it to the side of the nose in this state, it will fall around the heel side edge, and your body will naturally angle. Suppose you try to lower your body away from the board without understanding this characteristic. In that case, your knees will extend and you will encounter the problem the heel cup dragging against the snow surface as explained earlier. So, keep your body as small as possible shift your body weight toward the nose, and try to touch the snow by the side of your hip while slightly opening your body. Let me show you some things to keep in mind. The first point is timing. Try to put your hip on the snow surface at the beginning of a turn so that the start of the slide coincides with the beginning of the fall line. What will happen if the timing of lowering your body is too late? As you slide down the slope, your body gains downward acceleration. Since your body weight is on the nose, the force acting in your body will cause the tail to swing forward around the nose. The second thing to note is the angle of your arm. When placing your hand, be sure to keep it bent. If you put your hand on the snow with your arm extended, all the force acting on your body will concentrate on it, causing heavy pressure. Step number 4. Slide. Once your hip and hand are placed, extend your body as far as your board setting allows you, or keep your upper body upright if necessary. Enjoy getting your face covered in snow as your hand blows it off. Just be careful not to slide for too long, or you will not be able to get up. And lastly, step number 5, getting up. In order to get up, use the force of your body moving downward on the slope. By pulling your knees closer again, the heel side edge will get closer to your center of gravity, and the force acting in your body will pull your body up around it. Try to raise your body without pressing down on the snow with your hand as much as possible. Finally, here's a recommended way to practice. This method is to practice only the posture of sliding diagonally downward. As before, lower your body toward the nose while riding on the heel side edge. Lower your body much lower than you think you should. When you're ready, let the side of it touch right next to the nose. By lowering your body, your center of gravity shifts to the heel side, and you may be tempted to aim for the upper side of the slope, but this is a mistake. Once you lower your body, slide down in the same direction while approaching. By doing so, the board will flex and rotate in an arc up the slope without having to think about going up. Look behind, and if you see a thin line on the snow without the heel edge dragging, you are doing it right. And that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this first snowboarding video. If you have any other tricks you'd like me to explain, or if you have any questions about this trick, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.